if you're going to say, hey, everybody considering sales should read this one book or check out this one course, like what would you say is kind of like your chosen kind of like material that you think would be helpful?
That's a really tough question. Cardone's still one of the best to me. The only thing about his material is that it's very applicable for unlimited market opportunities. Mm-hmm. It's not, in my opinion, as applicable for limited market opportunities. So what I mean by that is if you're in door-to-door sales or car sales mm-hmm. or phone sales or supplement sales, and like your market is everybody, then you can burn and turn, and you can use a lot of the tactics and the hardcore closing techniques that people like Grant Cardone or Zig Ziglar are teaching. But if you're in software sales could be one way or the other way. It could be widely applicable, right. Or it might just be, there's some software sales company or organizations that are like, we target Fortune 1000 companies, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't just go burning through contacts at Fortune 1000 decision makers. Mm-hmm. You have to have a more relational, long-term sales cycle that is not going to allow you to speak to people the way that those types of trainings and programs teach you to speak to people. It, again, can be a really great training program for you to ascend into those higher level versions of sales with higher contract values and higher level people that are making the decisions, and sometimes higher level groups of people that are making the decisions. Mm-hmm. It's like the one decision maker, but I got to convince the board or I got to convince the management team or the CFO. And like, you got to do research into the decision maker, and like, you have to take them to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of difficult to say like this one thing will be the thing that does everything for you. So for those like, higher value ones, I would look to people like Jeremy Lee Minor, and Chris Voss, for those types of things. Cause I think that their style of kind of negotiation, of selling tactics and those types of things, I think that it'll translate more widely. Yeah. And then, I would really recommend, regardless of what sales you're going into, just reading books on the psychology of persuasion in general. Mm-hmm. Anything from Robert Cialdini is fantastic. He's kind of like the foremost expert, but also books like Win Big Leap by Scott Adams, or I think the Persuasion Black Book is another one. Never Split the Difference, Chris Voss, obviously. Yeah. Like, I went just deep down the rabbit hole of like, how many books can I read on just persuasion in general? Right. And it also sharpened my sales ability in doing that. But they're not like courses, like it's going to be if you go to Cardone U or you go to Jeremy Lee Minor stuff or some of these other guys that have it really documented out. Cole Gordon's another really good one. But I would say it's different based on the type of sales you're getting into. If you're selling online coaching, Cole Gordon's really, really great at that. If you're selling, like I said, unlimited market stuff, cars, alarms, solar, Grant Cardone stuff is really great. Yeah. If you're selling high contract value things, Chris Voss or some of these other guys, so